Hey guys, Mix here, and today we are back with the RM125, and today we're going to be trying to get it running. Today's a big step in this build series, this extremely long build series that it shouldn't be this long. But the thing that's holding me back from getting it running is the carburetor. The carburetor shoots out gas. I tried adjusting the float level yesterday, still was shooting out. So what I'm gonna do is probably just try and go to the store and order a rebuild kit for it, because I'm sure it could use one anyway. It is a little bit corroded everywhere on the jets and everything. But so today we're gonna go to the store and get that. Hopefully they have one for carburetor of this old of a bike, so we can hook that up, put it on the airbox, gas tank, mix the oil and the fuel, and see if this puppy will fire. But before we go there, I'm gonna roll the clips that I got. I put together a little montage because, as you guys know, I was away for a week and I actually went to California, so it was really cool. And I put together some clips for you guys. So I'm gonna roll that now, and then once that's over, we're gonna go head to the store. So enjoy the montage.
show.
Alright guys, so I just got back and about $140 later, my wallet is crying. We got some bad news, but we also got some good news. The bad news is that we're not gonna be able to start it today. I'm gonna try and start in this video, I'm just gonna carry it on once the carb is back. But the carburetor, they went through it, they were all shocked by it, about how like insanely weird it was. So of course only my dirt bike would be something that a dirt bike store has never seen. And they went to look for a carb rebuild kit, and it skipped a 92, went 91 RM125 and then 93 RM125. So this bike, pretty big headache, but it should all be worth it in the long end if this thing runs, which I hope it will. And I also picked up some oil for the gas, a mixer, and a new gas tank filled with fuel. We're gonna write 2-stroke on there. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna catch you guys back once the carb is back, because they're ordering all the parts straight from Suzuki, so it should be a couple days. I'll catch you guys back once we have the carb back. So guys, it is like a couple hours later, and obviously the carburetor isn't back, but I was just thinking, today's Saturday right now, and tomorrow it's gonna rain all day, so I'm not gonna be able to record tomorrow. And then the next day's Monday, obviously, school starts, everything, and the guy said that the carburetor probably won't be back until Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm like, all right, that's a pretty long time that I won't be able to do anything with the RM125. So now I'm just thinking YOLO. I'm done with just, needing to carry on with this build series. I want to hear this thing fire up, and I know that all of you guys want to hear that as well. So I'm just thinking, let's just go straight into it without the carburetor. I know that it's probably not the best idea to do this, but obviously 2-strokes need oil in the combustion chamber to lubricate everything. But what I'm going to do, spray just a little bit of starter fluid after we install the parts that we need for it to run. Mostly just the exhaust, because it's probably not the best idea to run it open headers, basically. And I'm just going to throw in the air box. I mean, obviously it's not going to be hooked up to the engine because you need the carburetor, but I'm just going to hook it up just so when we do get the carburetor, we can just slide into here and then push it into the reeds. Then it'll be good to go. But I'm just going to use some starter fluid that has upper cylinder lubricant. I just want to know if this thing will fire up, because if it doesn't start on starter fluid, then I'm sure it won't start with the carburetor. So I'm going to get started and put on the exhaust. Because, I mean, other than the carburetor, this thing is ready to go. It's got all the fluids and everything, and that's just like the last piece of the puzzle for the engine. So let's get a move on and get this thing fired up, hopefully. I don't want to get my hopes up and then it doesn't start, so let's just pray. So before we put the exhaust on, I want to change out the exhaust rubber O-ring so we have a nice tight seal, because this one might be a little bit worn out. And I have a new one, so I might as well put it on. So we'll do that and then put it on. So the exhaust is on. The muffler's on a little bit just rigged up for now, because I'm just doing this just to see if it'll start right now. So I think I do have some new bolts from a new bolt kit I ordered for this, but it's good enough for now. The expansion chamber is on perfectly tight, just the muffler is on a little bit loose, but that should be fine just for now. Now that that's on, I just want to throw on the air box and everything, just because, even though it serves no purpose as of right now. But yeah, I'll just slide in here quick, and then we could get started to the exciting stuff. So the airbox is on, and now this thing is pretty much ready to, I guess we could see if it'll fire up. And also, I forgot to mention before, I was missing the hose clamps, but I think I have some, so it's not a big deal as of right now. This is just all for testing purposes. But yeah, let's break out the starter fluid and keep our fingers crossed that this thing will start. All right, guys, so I got the starter fluid. I'm gonna drop it. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous. Oh man, this bike's tall. So I'm just gonna kick it a couple times slowly. Alright guys, here we go. Whoop. Oh my god! Oh my ears! That was so loud! Woo! But it starts, alright. I don't want to start it again just because it's starter fluid, no oil in it obviously, so we'll leave it there for now. I cannot believe it starts. Alrighty guys, so I'm so happy right now. It starts. That doesn't mean it runs, but it starts, which is good. So with the carburetor, it should hopefully run. But I mean, I am so stoked. Hopefully the carburetor gets here quickly, or gets done quickly, because, you know, I'm not ordering it or anything. So I'm so used to seeing it here because I order all my stuff. But cosmetically, it's gonna look way better than this. Like the exhaust and everything. I'm gonna clean this all up. I'm gonna give it a nice wash down before I throw on the plastics, gas tank, everything like that. I just need to make sure that this thing runs with the carburetor and everything. It did sound like it did have maybe like a little bit of an exhaust leak, or just because it revved up so high, it was so loud, so that could just be why. But I am so happy, I can't stop smiling, that this thing fires up. So next video should be with the carburetor. Like I said before, I hope that they get it done on time. I remember last time I had stuff ordered from Suzuki, straight from Suzuki. It actually came within like a day or two. So hopefully that happens again. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my social medias. They'll be on the outro of this video. Snapchat and Instagram I use most. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, friends with the channel.